Good morning, friends. I'm studying for our psalm that we're going to read tomorrow. And something that I've talked about a little bit, it's something that doesn't get talked about often, is that there is things that we do in our lives or attitudes that we have that hinder our prayers. For example, in Peter's epistles, he talks about honoring your wife so that your prayers are not hindered. In fact, you can find an episode on our Faith and Work series where I talk about that as we go through the book or the epistles of Peter. But David also mentions this in his Psalms. And we're going to be reading this tomorrow in more detail. But in Psalm 66, he says, "Come and hear, all ye that fear God, and I will declare what he has done for my soul. I cried unto him with my mouth, and he was extolled with my tongue. If I regard iniquity in my heart, the Lord will not hear me." It's this idea of cherished sin. The word there in Hebrew is ra'ah, that gets translated as regard, but it can mean to look joyfully on, to take a long gaze on, to behold. It's this idea of cherishing sin in my heart. And if I have unrepented, cherished sin, my prayers will not be heard. They will be hindered. Matthew Henry says this in his commentary. "We should declare unto those that fear God what he has done for our souls and how he has heard and answered our prayers, inviting them to join us in prayer and praise. This will turn our mutual comfort into the glory of God. We cannot share these spiritual privileges if we retain the love of sin in our hearts. Though we refrain from the gross practice, sin regarded in the heart will spoil the comfort and success of prayer. For the sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord." We should always get on our face before God, repenting of sin, not cherishing sin, not holding it in our hearts, not saying, "God, I'll give you everything that I have in my life, but this thing over here, I got to hang on to." Lord, help us. If your prayers aren't making it past the ceiling, maybe there's unrepented sin in your life. Peace and grace be with all of you. God bless.